Hi Taurus, welcome to your May 2019 general reading. So now to the end of the month, and this is just going to be kind of like a general weather forecast. We know what clothes to wear, you know, how to navigate what is kind of the energy that's available for us in the best way possible. So as I'm shuffling, we have people coming back from the past, we have love, heavy focus on relationships, I feel, on love, even if you're coupled, heavy focus on intimacy, love, all that energy feels really nice. This month I'm going to do love readings, so singles and couples, so I think I'll do those in a few days or a day or two, whenever I have a break from readings. And so yeah, definitely subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. I'm going to try and do more readings. If you're feeling generous, definitely feel free to donate. I'll leave my link below. You know, I'm also in the phase of my life trying to, you know, navigate how to have balance, how to attract in what I want in my life, the changes that I want to bring about. I'm thinking about traveling. So I'm definitely, you know, I'm a Taurus. I'm definitely within this. I'm in the thick of everything that all Tauruses that I know have been feeling, this change, this push. But in regards to, you know, the work I do, I also felt this change about how to kind of improve, to streamline things. So again, if you've sent me an email, feel free to resend it if I didn't reply. There's just one of me. I probably couldn't keep up, and there was the point where I got food poisoning for about a week, somewhere in the mix of between this video and the last one. So I apologize. Please don't take it personally. But yeah, I feel this energy of trying to bring in more abundance, more stability, more change, though. I also feel change for you guys, which is nice. I feel like for a lot of you, Uranus brought in some heaviness, really pushing a lot of people right to the edge of, you know, having that faith versus losing it. Gosh, I'm trying to like be objective, but I'm feeling all the things that are coming out of my mouth, and sometimes I don't at all. And I'll look back and I'll be like, oh man, that was like a prophecy for me. Like I think last month I said somebody coming back from the past, and like within a week 4 exes came back. I'm like, is that even possible? Why? You know, Taurus is once we're done, we're kind of done, right? Once there's been betrayal of the heart, it's hard for us to get over that. So, yes, anyways, let's get some cards for Taurus. What is the central energy? It's the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm just going to take all of these. This is what we're going through. Manifesting a new beginning, bringing it in. Manifesting it. 2 cards of bringing abundance in. Single earth sign woman. So if you're single, gosh, you're going to be getting offers. If it's love, if it's work, if it's a new beginning, if it's a new home, whatever it is, it's at your fingertips. You have double manifestation powers popping out here. If you're wanting a new beginning, here it is. Truly, 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 this month I feel like is the turning point. Maybe you're starting to put plans in place. Maybe you're starting to bring in more money. It's definitely showing up, and it's supported by God, angels, whatever you believe, the universe bringing it in. And this depicts, you know, kind of a path through this gate into the Garden of Eden. Limitless possibilities. This is beautiful cards to kind of fly out at the beginning. It's interesting. This is kind of very similar energy to I'm feeling, even like with doing tarot readings, or, you know, it's like that. How can I bring in more, but not, you know, protect my energy? Because when I get depleted, I'm of no use to anybody. You know, my intuition's gone. And, you know, those, not to throw shade, but I find it very obnoxious when, like, you get halfway through a tarot reading, they're like, and go here and pay more, you know, Because the point to me is to help people. So I struggle with that and making things affordable, because I feel like things that are out of reach for everybody, it's like, who are you helping? Only a certain group of people. Anyways, this reading's about you guys. Let's read. What is helping or hindering Taurus? What is helping or hindering Taurus for this month of May? Finances. This is also holding on to the past. This is also being protective of your heart. This is also being a little bit stubborn. This is being, this is the energy of fear a little bit. Holding on tightly because you don't believe that there is bigger or better, or not seeing the evidence of it coming through maybe necessarily. Let go. It's saying something better, something beautiful, something that you've been manifesting is coming in. Make space for it. Don't hold on to anything. Have that vision in your mind. Again, we've been talking about detachment. If you watch my channel, I've been feeling this energy for you guys for a long time. What is it that you want this new cycle to bring in? Having that energy. No people are allowed to touch this. I mean, there can be the energy of, maybe it's the ultimate partner you want to attract or whatever it is, but what does this life feel like? And allowing things to fall out and to fall into place and trusting that what's meant to fall in will. Yeah, we're definitely at this crossroads, fork in the road. A lot of signs have actually been getting this. Am I going to go this way? Am I going to go this way? If this comes in, which way am I going to go? It feels like a lot of variables. Like if more money comes in, what am I going to do? Have I dreamed that dream yet, This can be having options too. But having to think about it in your mind. So is that an impasse? New directions coming in, though. I feel that strongly. It's just the matter of choosing from the heart. What's in the past for Taurus? What's in the past? 7 of Swords. Oh, this can be people. This can be energy. Again, if you've been in work where it took more than it gave you, relationships that took more than left. This is in the past. I don't know why it's showing up, though. Let's see. What's the current energy? Perhaps you're fearful that it will repeat itself. Maybe that's why this past energy is sneaking into the future, this energy of lack. Is this going to happen again? Can I trust this new beginning that's coming in? And that's why there's the need to think about something. Maybe somebody from your past that has betrayed you is coming back in. What's the current energy for Taurus? What's the current energy for Taurus? Yeah, having a new direction. This is lovely. It's regard to what you want, passion, what sparks, happiness, joy, excitement. This is like, I feel like this is like looking in that direction. It's not taking action. It's like, what if? What if I went this way? What if I applied to that job? What if I, texted this person? What if, I want to do it? All right, let's see. What's the future energy for Taurus? What's the future energy for Taurus? Feeling burdened. I feel feeling depleted. Feeling, this is a self-imposed prison. I don't know how to get to the point where I get everything I want. It's like the path isn't clear yet. It's okay. That's just the near future. What is in the position of power? With this vision card as being your first card that came out in the angel cards that I always pull, I want to say, especially, for your birthday, make a really good wish. It might not come true immediately, but I feel like this is an intention, another way to set the intention for what you want. Even write it down. I feel like with this, inevitably, a path appears. Actually, it feels like there is a path appearing. It's just not sure how to go about it. What's in Taurus's position of power? I want to go this direction. I want to get there. How do I get there? Gosh. More thinking, contemplating. Could be about a home, could be about work, could be about a relationship. What were the pros and cons? What were the ups and downs? Does this make sense? I feel very Taurus energy here. And very practical, thinking, weighing. Your environment. The sun. You have positive movement forward. It's like all green lights with the sun here in your environment. I even want to say this summer, pointing to things happening in this summer. I mean, that's like a month away from May. Sun, growth, abundance, joy, feeling free, not having a care in the world. This feels like the manifestation period, where I feel like a lot of things are lifted. So if you're not seeing any progress, things aren't falling into your lap like you'd hoped. You're like, I've been doing the manifestation, lady. I still don't see my path. I've been watching these videos forever. It's telling me that there's a balance taking place. There's growth, that there's abundance coming in. Money. I feel money. We're coming out of this period of lack. Allow this period of lack to be removed from your life. Trust the abundance. Trust the money that's coming in, that's opening up a new doorway in your life. But you have to know what you want to do beyond that doorway, I feel. Where are you going to go? What would you do? I used to run ayahuasca retreats in Ecuador, and I used to always ask, we used to ask kind of as a team, we'd have a group of 30 people that would come in every 2 weeks. What would you do if you had, money was no option, $1 billion, $1 trillion? A lot of people didn't know. It's like, I'd start an animal refuge, or give it away, or a lot of people didn't know. Do you know? What is in Taurus's position of what they need to know? What does Taurus need to know for May? Queen of Cups. What do you want? Reflecting over this, the Queen of Cups. I mean, this could be a person in your life, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But this is, as an energy, this is a person looking at this cup. What's in this cup? How do I feel about this cup? It's like putting all the focus and intent on this, though. Love, abundance. What's the outcome for Taurus? What's the outcome for Taurus? There's, the Six of Pentacles. This is about having enough. Being given enough. This is about balance, restoring balance, making things fair. Clarified by the Six of Wands. So sixes, they tell me we're beyond the 5. We're into this, 5 is like, to me, the hump. We're onto this, kind of downward descent towards what we're ultimately headed towards. So if you've been going through a lot of tumultuous dark night of the soul type energy, because that's what the Six of Wands is, it's like after this dark battle, we inevitably have to, there's success. It's showing there's success. What is the success about? Ace of Wands. A new passionate beginning that brings growth. You have 2 aces now. You have the Sun. You have the Magician. You have the Success card as your outcome. You have your position of what you need to know. Your power is to really have that visualization. That's your first card out. Positive outcome requires a positive vision. Visualize the circumstances that you want. 2 of Cups. This is about love for a lot of you. Some of you it can be about work. I definitely feel that. And I again, like I said, I will do a love reading this month because I'm feeling a lot of concern on that. For a lot of the signs, actually. 2 cards about balance as your outcome being restored. Balance with another, though. I don't know why this 7 of Swords is showing up in the past. But whatever it is, it feels like there is a readjustment. So if something was not balanced or like it wasn't what you wanted, I feel. Approach this with non-attachment. If you're hoping somebody from the past is coming in, stop attaching to that energy. If that person's meant for you, allow for that to come in. But I feel like, you know, when I see the 2 of Cups, that's why I'm seeing it. You know, this is the healing, the healing snake helixes. You know, they come apart, they come together, and we all have our own separate lives. We don't need each other too much. One person doesn't need the other person too much. That's the energy of, you know, attachment. It's unhealthy. Allow. If it's meant to come back together, it will. If not, love is here, and it's again that or better. Whenever I pray for something, I always add or better, because a lot of the times I prayed for a lot of stuff that wasn't good for me. This is balance. This is angels bringing 2 people together or 2 energies together. So if it's a job, it's something that gives you as much as you put in money-wise versus effort. Saying success, but I'm strong, like attraction here though, if this is love. And lots of growth though. It's lovely. I feel a strong emphasis on love. Manifesting love, bringing love in, not sure how to go about it specifically, but all that matters at this point, because this is the, you know, your solar return, is about setting the intention. I want this. I want to attract love in this year. I want a family this year, or, you know, whatever it is. It feels like the first thing that's most important to you that maybe you feel like there's a lack or it hasn't really come to fruition. I want more time at home. I want more time spent on things that actually matter. I feel a lot of people are becoming really in line with what matters most. So if it's about, you know, expanding your family, taking a break from work, or if it's about, you know, not saying that that's necessary, but it's like putting that focus in the right places. Let's get another card. What additional messages are there for Taurus? Gosh, so happy to see the 2 of Cups. You know, the right one. It's in the near future. Or it could be now, but it's rebalance. Restabilizing something. Evening something. What additional messages are there for Taurus? What additional messages are there for Taurus? Medicine of the Butterfly. Transformation. Let me read this. So if you want to read this yourself, it's in the Earth Warriors Tarot Oracle deck. I'm not going to read it all. And it's number 6. Okay. It says, on wings of hope, butterfly Kachina guides you through an ending to the light of a new life within. It is your transition into a happier time of increased pleasure and delight, especially if you have experienced great struggle or loss. The spirit medicine of butterfly brings hopeful promise to your heart. Here is your sign that there will be happiness, peace, and light. Trust in the goodness being birthed. Beautiful. So it says in a reading, an apparently lost cause or shattered dream was a necessary part of your transformational journey. What was sacrificed can be reborn into something even more beautiful. You are not meant to turn to the past, as it cannot support you in the way it once did. Trust that you have the inner resources to handle what is happening within you and in your life. You are moving towards a significant psychological, emotional, and perhaps also physical breakthrough and transformation. You may have an inner sense of discomfort signaling that something new is unfolding within. It is natural to initially feel a little awkward or uncertain in the face of the unfamiliar. This is a good sign of change stirring from within. Allow nature to take its course. Trust in what is happening, even whilst you don't fully understand it. It will turn out beautifully in the end, which will also happen to be a beautiful new beginning. So let me read a little bit more because I like this message. It says the spiritual guidance. There are moments when even those of us with great courage feel tested beyond our faith. Doubt, darkness, and despair can creep into our minds and lash our hearts with fear. Perhaps there seems to be good reason for our pain. The loss of a loved one, a cherished hope dashed, disturbing human behavior, the state of the environment, or some other unexpected and painful shock. There may be no particular reason for it, and yet we are somehow gripped by feelings of anxiety or despair that we cannot resolve no matter how hard we try. The healing soul medicine of the butterfly kachina comes to you now to alleviate your suffering, to remind you that everything you have gone through has been part of what has made you strong, compassionate, and wise. When all seems lost, perhaps especially then, our soul needs the great gift of seeing the light, love, and wisdom of Great Spirit at work behind all things, all times, always reaching out to us and always offering love. The soul needs faith and hope like the body needs air to breathe. Faith keeps the soul alive and well. All right, I'm going to stop there. But again, if you want to read it yourself, it's a beautiful message, Earth Warriors. And it's Palak Mana. Beautiful message. So yeah, we are at the end of, this year. This is our season. This is our birth season. So again, there's an inevitable end and beginning to something new. I feel powerful abilities, especially with that, to attracting abundance, attracting, manifesting cards coming out in the center of your reading of the Magician and the Nine of Pentacles. Strong ability to kind of get what you want. But again, don't attach anything to it. Feel that energy in your heart. I think it was Scorpio. I forget what sign. One of the signs I suggested, and I always like this suggestion of, especially if you're trying to manifest something new, and oftentimes that's why we come to tarot. We're hoping something changes, or we're wanting to know kind of the energy around that we can work with. Pop on a guided meditation before you go to bed. Any little boost, I feel. And any little boost to feel like certain. Because what's coming in, this big change, this can be a new relationship, new home. It feels like it's going to be better, more balanced, more successful, more, stable. So allow the past to be released. If it comes back in, which some of you it might be, because I'm always curious as to why the past energy is showing up in such a way that it's like it didn't really explain itself in this reading. That's how I feel. So it's like, why is that there? Is that representing somebody in the past that took something or, snuck away in the night? Why is that energy still there? Do we need to release it? Do we need to forgive it? Is it coming back in to rebalance itself? It's going to be different for everybody. So I'm curious as to how it unfolds for you all, but I will be back in like a day or two with a love reading. So if you haven't subscribed already, feel free to subscribe. I appreciate all the support. And yeah, you don't have to go somewhere else to see the second half of this video. So hopefully that's, we'll see if that continues in the future. I don't know. But anyways, again, if you're feeling super charitable, I have a donation link in the bottom. All right, thanks guys.